Testing, testing. Hello. Hope the sound is good. I think we should be live right now. There's one person currently in the chat, as I see. So you're the first one. Whoever you are, welcome, good sir. And I assume your gender because 99% of my viewership is male. Welcome. 2 people in the chat right now. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope everything is fine. So, yesterday we had this reveal of the Pariah Nexus Kill Team expansion, as we can see. And I thought I'll just give my 2 cents about it as well, because, I'm an active Kill Team player. So today's topic is, what are we getting in the box set? And yeah, I don't know if you've been watching the live stream, but pretty interesting stuff were going on, especially when it comes to Kill Team. We had lots of other reveals, but I don't really care. I'm a Kill Team player, so I was waiting for this for more than a year, because this is the next honeypot filled with lies that GW is giving us right now. So I would have just, liked to talk about it, so what we can expect. So let's just hop over to the Warhammer community and take a look. What is the Pariah Nexus expansion? So basically, and I'm not going to play a video because last time I played the video and the whole stream just fell apart because the rig is especially shit. That is why I have a Patreon. So if you would like to support the channel, just go to my Patreon page, have a look at it. If you like it, you can just drop even $1. Helps out a lot in the long run to getting a rig that is capable of streaming a VLC video, playing in the background without any hiccups. Anyway, back to the topic. So we have finally got information about update to the game. And as we can see, it's going to be a quasi-arena type of game with 2 factions. So yeah, the Indomitus factions are going to be present in the game, which is going to be your Marines and your spooky, scary skeletons from the far future. So let's just see what's in the box. What's in the box, as they say. Let me just pull up the contents real quick. Let me just get that for you here. The Pariah Nexus box contents. Well, it takes more than a comfortable. So let me just quickly go here. And this is going to be easier than just waiting for some things here. Stream might fall apart. Anyway, so let's have a look at the contents real quick. We are having a, it's a pretty good box actually, but let's have a quick look. So we are having a Gravis Captain, a Heavy Intercessor Captain in Gravis armor, a Necron Chronomancer, 5 Heavy Intercessor Space Marines with all sorts of fancy guns. This is going to be the multi-part kit. So we are not getting the shitty monopose ones. This is a valid multi-part kit, which is box exclusive right now. So the only way to get it is through the Kill Team Pariah Nexus expansion. Same goes for the Necron Flayed ones, which are the new sculpts. We are getting 80, come on, English. 48, yeah, because I speak German and German use the numbers. So first they say the single digit and then the decimal. So 48 Necron terrain pieces, some kind of like little pylon thingies, reactors, some things, and the doors, pretty good doors, by the way. 34 objective cards, and the rulebook plus 2, well, let's just say cardboard game boards, double-sided, so you can play out at least 4 types of terrain. Oh no, sorry, 2 types of terrain, because it's just one board with the double-sided print on them. So let's just quickly take this in. So what are we getting actually? This is basically a hybrid box of commanders and the core kill team set plus elements of arena. So this is not a standalone game, although the article here on Warhammer community site says that this is all you need to start playing kill team. Well, my ass, that's my comment on it, because I am more than sure that you will be needing the core rules as well. These are just going to expand on the base game. As the designer said in the Twitch live stream, this is an expansion and not your standalone game. All right, so let's have a look at the units. So GW, as Glass have that correctly, come on, need my second coffee, correctly speculated about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. Some units here, like for example, Flay ones and the heavy intercessors plus the Gravis Captain, are going to be box exclusive for the time being. So we are going to get the flayed ones and the heavy intercessors exclusively from this box set, which is, well, you know, I've been saying this a lot now. Predatory marketing. Well, not more to say about that. And the two HQs, the terrains, 3. Let's see now, 34 cards, which is going to be 2 times 17 for both sides. So both factions are going to get objective cards. And a very, very interesting looking terrain. Let me just try to zoom in, give you guys a little bit more perspective on this. Too much zoom. Okay, so here we go. Right off the bat, I can see that the doors are not in the correct position, and we have very, very narrow spaces. So here we can see the bridge, so the legal surface where a model can stand. Some very, very confined spaces. The doors here, not entirely sure that they are in the correct spot. Anyway, it kind of reminds me of the Rogue Trader expansion box set. Well, lots of unusable space. These remind me of that Death Watch versus Gene Steeler Cult board game, which also had this kind of 2-sided game board tiles, so you can have interactive terrain. So my fears are that this is not going to be a standalone game, just like Arena 2.0, but mainly a narrative scenario-based, either solo player plus two-player game mode, kind of like Space Hulk, but this is very, very poor. I mean, what we are getting, this is just like, ugh. 4 doors. What is this? Lots of negative space you cannot even play on, unlike the arena. But we will be getting close confined rules, new ones, and yeah, well, that's about the board. And I am more than sure that this is going to be the multiple deploy zones, going deeper and deeper into the Necron crypts, because this is a Necron crypt layout here. And okay, while we are here, then let's talk about the units themselves. This is not balanced, as I see, because I don't know about you guys, but I did some digging about the heavy intercessors, and there are some interesting things here. Let me just pull up some stats for you guys. We can get them. I had a couple of here. So nope. That is something else. Yes, here we go. So I don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can see. So heavy intercessor squad, we are getting all the weapon options. Probably the sergeant. So yes, the sergeant as well. So let's just see. Your standard heavy intercessor is toughness 5, so that stands out at first. Necron flayed ones are strength 4. I mean, there's a reason why they have the flaying claws. They can re-roll wound rolls. Anyway, so strength 5, 3 wounds, 2 attacks. The sergeant has 3 attacks. What are we getting here? Executor bolt rifle, executor heavy bolter. Strength 5, -2, 2 damage, 3 damage. Heavy bolt rifle is going to be a rapid 1. Strength 5, -1, 1 damage. Heavy bolter is going to be -1, 2 damage. Everything is strength 5, so they will be wounding everything here on the other side of the box on a 3. Hellstorm bolt rifle, assault 3, AP 0, 1 damage, and Hellstorm heavy bolter, AP 0, damage 2. So what's the problem? First of all, I think this is awesome. Very, very good. What are the points? So mainly, I think this is going to be, 25, 28, somewhere around 25, 28 points, depending on the loadout. This is not a 100-point game. You can take 4 of these and you are at 100. So, okay. They're pretty good in melee in terms of hitting, so they hit like a Primaris. So strength 5 AP 0, 1. However, the ranged weaponry is absolutely awesome. Coming back on the other side, we have flayed ones. 5 of them. 1 wound each. So what does a 9th edition flayed one do? Let's have a look. Taken from my Warhammer Codex application. So this is perfectly legal. So it's 13 points a model, which in the current iteration, it's just 10 points. And we have your standard stats for the flayed ones, nothing special. It's just your standard stats, what we had before. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Scrolled. This is a meme I did. What an absolute fail. Oh my God. So back to the topic. So nothing special there. Flaying claws. And here are the stats, the special abilities, what the flayed ones are getting. So in the 9th edition, and we can speculate on how these are going to translate into the new kill team. So we have something which is called Flesh Hunger. Each model in this unit makes a melee attack against an enemy non-vehicle unit. An unmodified hit roll of 6 scores an additional hit. So this means that this is a built-in zealot. We have unlikely that they will get it. If they do, there's going to be a significant point increase. Reanimation protocols, we know how that works. According to Kill Team Stream, it's broken. I kind of agree, but we need more testing. We have Terrifying Foes as an aura ability, which basically -2 from the leadership within 3 inches of the unit, and your standard dynasty codes, keywords, and flay ones. So probably Novak. What else would you take flay ones with? So are these people here are these units here capable of killing 5 heavy intercessors? The answer is hell no. We have strength 4 against toughness 5. They're going to, firstly, they're going to hit on a 3, re-rolling everything because they're Novak. Even if they hit, we would need to gank one single intercessor with at least 2 models, because they hit on a 3. Let's say they hit everything. They wound on a 5, so they will wound maybe 2 times because of the reroll. And we are getting a -1 now on the flayed cause. So that means that these guys are going to have, well, let's say 4+. That means 1 wound per flayed one. And they have 3 wounds. So these guys are never going to kill these guys. So they're never going to table them. Right off the bat, I would say the heavy intercessors are fucking OP. Especially when you close the distance, you still get around 1 or 2 turns of free shooting until the flayed ones reach the heavy intercessors. The thing where it balances itself out is the weapon stats. As you can see, let's just zoom in a little bit. There are 2 weapons with damage 1, which is good news for the Necrons because everything else is damage 2 and 3. The worst case is that the Necron is going to have a 6-up save. The best case is then they are going to have a 4-up save, their standard save. However, when they start shooting the flayed ones with damage 2 or 3 weapons, they are never going to get them off the board. I mean, they will eventually, but the reanimation protocol, the current iteration of reanimation protocol in the game, will just make them get up over and over and over again. Shooting damage 2 weapons and damage 3 weapons at the Necrons, you're just basically giving them free full heals at this point, even if, because like you have about 66% chance of killing a Necron, not 40% in the injury roll, because that 6-up, the 6 reanimation protocol on a 6. Now you're just like doubling the chance and tripling the chance of them being able to survive. So it's going to be your standard stalemate game. The intercessors are going to shoot the hell out of the flayed ones. However, they are not going to die. The flayed ones are going to just go in a melee. They're just going to claw at the Marines, but they're not going to kill them because they can't, because each one of them has 3 wounds. So, yeah. Why? Why did this happen? Why did they put these units into the game and not something of more, let's say, common sense? I have no idea. Oh, wait a minute. I have. It's called maximizing profit. Because right now, the only way to get these models is with buying multiple boxes of the Pariah sector. Pariah Nexus boxes, which basically my community as well jumped on it. We already planned to pre-order a shit ton of these, and everybody just going to get these models for their 40k armies and not for Kill Team. I don't really care much about the Necron flayed ones because I have my own converted ones and they look much better than these. Sorry, GW, but it is what it is. I absolutely don't give 0 shits about these 2 HQs because I don't play Commander at all. And the boards are nice. The terrain are nice. Not really balanced because I think it's asymmetric or maybe symmetric. I don't know. Have to see. And I'm really interested about the deploy zones and how this is going to be. My main interest, and I mean my main interest, is going to be the core rulebook. I'm not going to call it a core rulebook. I'm just going to call it the rulebook. Here we go. So rulebook itself. Looks, it's kind of like the core rulebook for thickness, maybe elites. Very good. Always like the new content. And they say that the kit also includes all, and I repeat, all of the rules to use the models from the Indomitus boxed set. So my question is, how the F are going to Canoptic Reanimators and Outrider squads get around these closed spaces? Do you need the core rulebook, the Kill Team Elites, the Commanders expansions, previous expansions, to play this? They say, no, they don't. You don't. With models and rules and terrain, it's everything you need to start playing Kill Team. Is this a starter set? No, it isn't, because they said in the stream that this is going to be an expansion. So they are going to expand upon the existing game modes. If so, how are the rest of the factions, which we have a shit ton of, Nids, Orcs, Drukhari, Azuriani, Tau, everybody who is not a Space Marine and a Necron, when the 9th edition, so-called, we don't know yet, but I'm assuming, the 9th edition profiles of these two factions drop with the Pariah Nexus, how much of a disadvantage will the other factions get? Because if they do not give us the improved and updated 9th edition data sheets of the other factions, Necron is already problematic. As we go watch the Kill Team stream video on the Necrons, the Necron faction is problematic at the moment. If they're going to get the Necromancers and all sorts of T5 Immortals, Jesus Christ, Scarab Swarms. Oh my God, I'm going to run all the Scarab Swarms in the world in Kill Team. But with these weapons, what the heavy intercessors bring, with these damage 2, damage 3 weapons, the flayed ones, not even the flayed ones are trash in this regard against power armor, especially 3 wound power armor. But if they get all the good stuff with the new Warrior, Gauss Reapers, the T5 Immortals, and everything, how are the other factions going to compete with this? Is competitive Kill Team going to ban this until we get the full update to all the factions? Because right now, if my suspicions are correct, then these two factions are going to raffle stomp everything. And I say, even with Tau, I have a very, very nice Tau army, crisis suit focused, but even am I going with heavy intercessors, with Scarab Swarms and everything? So this box is very good, that it's gave us something new, but I'm kind of on it. How is this going to ruin the balance? Because it's a thick book. It's a very thick book. 1/3 is going to be like rules, scenarios, and the other 2/3 are going to be like all the data sheets in the Indomitus box set. And I'm really missing the other factions. So that's my fear of this this box set is just going to ruin competitive Kill Team. And if it won't, because TOs are not going to let these units with the updated data sheets come into play, then why the hell should I buy this? I mean, I'm going to buy it. Don't get me wrong. It's another question because of Brexit when this product is going to land in Central Europe, maybe end of summer. We don't know. But yeah. So this is not a standalone game. This is an expansion, although the article says that it's everything you need to start playing Kill Team. So this is a new beginner's box set-ish, Arena 2.0-ish. The unit choice on Space Marine side is very good. On the Necron side is questionable from the player's perspective. From sales perspective, it's ingenious because right now the only way to get these is to purchase these, and I'm more than sure it's going to be well above 120, 130 pounds, English pounds. It's about 140 in US. I don't even want to think about how much does it cost in Hungarian. But if you would like me to buy this, then just drop me a Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. Rig upgrade is the priority now because I can't even stream a video without severe lagging issues. All right, so that was my initial feedback on the Indomitus units coming to Kill Team with the Kill Team Pariah Nexus box. So what do you guys think about this if you're interested in Kill Team? If you are a beginner, I would say, would you pick this up? Would you try the game with these? Because this is for value. We don't know the price yet. But I would say that you can, if you have the Indomitus box set, this is a great expansion already. If you have the Arena set, the doors would become a very, very nice addition to your Arena box. And we are also, are you more of a, I'm thinking about, are you guys more of competitive or narrative? Because I'm more than sure that this is going to be rather narrative than competitive because of the map layout. So those are my initial thoughts about the box. If you like, you can just leave a comment. Let's put the closing screen up. And yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to think about it. Anyway, that was me, Greg from Kill Team Hungary. If you like the channel, please drop a sub, hit that like button, visit my Patreon. It's very, very cool. I'm a beginner. I have 2 patrons now. Shout out to them, Balint and Sci-Fi Law. Thank you very, very much for your continuous support. Those guys are lonely, so why don't you go and check out the Patreon page, become a shield drone, a Pathfinder, a stealth suit, or a crisis suit level supporter with all the perks, of course. Christos Kenes, hi, welcome in the chat. We're just closing up. And your question is, I think people wanting heavy intercessors will run to pick them up. That is exactly the case. All the forums are just, oh my God, what's the word? Loud, that's it. Loud with, GW did this. It's a dick move, and everybody wants to have at least 2 or 3 boxes of the Pariah Nexus. Because of the heavy intercessors, because they are box exclusive now with the Pariah Nexus. So, yeah. Well, that's predatory marketing for you, but as long as the people pay for it, GW will just keep doing this. Anyway, we'll be taking a closer look at this and the stats as well. I'm going to just borrow a Space Marine Codex from one of my friends and have a look, because every Indomitus unit is coming. So yeah. Very good point, Christos. The expansion book should be sold separately. Well, to be perfectly honest, I just want the book. I really just want the book to see what's in it. Because I'm not I have lots of armies, Space Marine, Necron, whatever. I have almost all of them. I'm a Tau main, but these heavy intercessors look really great, and with 3 wounds, man, 3 wounds. Yeah. So that was about it. Thank you for joining me for this loose half hour. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. At least what is left of it. Stay safe, y'all, and see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, the Emperor protects. Bye, yeah.